everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. You've reached Chris Loves Luxe, and today is such a special and awesome day. It is a special and awesome video because I will be reviewing the new collab with Esum Cosmetics and our girl here on YouTube, Kinky Sweat, aka Alicia, aka my fitness instructor. I am so happy, proud, elated, and all kinds of other adjectives about this collab. We all look to Alicia all the time in order to determine which brushes are okay to buy, what are her thoughts about them, especially when it comes to Fude. And while these are not Fude brushes, they are still brushes that out of the Esum Cosmetic line, she felt are the brushes that anyone would need to do a full face of makeup. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over the brushes as I'm applying them and show you. They're dirty because I've used them all, but they are 5 brushes that literally I can do my whole face with. And so I will show you how I created this look using the brushes. I will go over as we pick them up, whether they're synthetic, whether they're natural hair, etc. And I am not a brush connoisseur. I literally just say, did Alicia say we should buy it? If we do, then okay, let me just click purchase. That's where I roll in at it, right? So I am so excited for my friend. I wish her all the additional success and happiness that is going to continue to flourish and just adorn her life. And with all of that, I'm going to roll into this demo and I'll see you at the end. All right, everyone, we're going to start off. So with the T43 brush, that's this brush right here. You see it's a concealer brush. It's dense. Perfect concealer brush. When I compare it to some of my other concealer brushes that I have, this one is a tad bit softer than those, but it is a synthetic brush. So I am going to use, and I haven't done this in a long time, at least not on camera, I am going to clean up my eyebrows with it. I'm going to pick up a little bit of product that I have sitting on this. And then I'm going to clean up my brows just so I can show the difference, or how to use, I should say, the brush. So this is perfect for this. It picks up a lot of product too. Note, this picks up a lot of product. That's a lot of product on there. It didn't seem like a lot, but it did pick up a lot. Okay. I like this. This brush is perfect for that. I am going to take some of this off. Let me bring it up at the top. Holy cow. That was better than using my flat definer. I'm going to be completely honest. My flat definer is so stiff. This is really, oh, this is nice and soft too. Even though it's a synthetic brush, it is nice and soft. I am going to pull this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Yes. Let me see if I can clean this up right here. Just a little bit. Oh, I like that. Okay, I just need to put a little more. I put way too much on my pan, but Okay. I'm liking this brush specifically for this reason. Yes, I am. This is nice for sculpting. And I'm going to tell you, it's better than, this is softer than, I'm going to give you a comparison on the brushes I have. I have this brush from Lancome that I do not like using. It is not soft and it actually hurts to use it. So I have it in here. And this is a cut crease brush by Sigma, right? It's slightly angled, but not something I can use to clean this up. But you can use it for concealer, but I'm not a fan of that brush. This brush is really, really soft for it to be a synthetic brush. So, okay, 2 pluses for that. Eyebrows, they're nice and shaped now. So actually what I am going to do is I'm going to take a little of my primer and I'm just going to, I said a little bit, Christine. Put some, I'm going to use this to apply my primer as well. My eye primer. Bring it up a little bit. Put a little more. Oh, I like this. If you don't like using your fingers, this is a good brush for this. It's a good brush, and it's not a lot of product left on the tool, so that works. Okay, all right. So that's the T43. I'll bring this back to do my concealer at the bottom, but now it's time for some eyes. So for the eyes, there is the W. It'd be nice if I had my glasses on. 23. This is a flat shader brush, but it's not crazy flat, right? There's some width to it, if you see, right? So width, there's some depth in it. This is I think it's a sable hair brush, and so it is a synthetic, a natural hair brush, but good for eyeshadow. So we're gonna go in with the Dazzling Diamonds Holiday Palette by Charlotte Tilbury. I bought this during the Sephora sale. I did not use it yet. So these two look almost identical, right? But I am going to go in I'm gonna go in with, can't even really tell, can you? What's the difference in them? It's a slight tone difference, and I mean ever so slight. So actually I'm gonna go in with this top one first. Can you see it did pick it up, and I'm just going to place it. That's not gonna work, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not gonna work. Not the brush, the fact that that's so glittery, that's not for me. So actually I'm gonna go in with the Desert Haze, and I am going to go in with this shade here. So this is slightly different because, you know, everybody's used to the more fluffier brushes for your crease, right? So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, you can still use it. Yeah, that's better. lot more darker than this side. Let me just even out the, okay. I'm wondering which one of these. I'm gonna go in with this darker shade down here. There we go. Is not like a really powerful color. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's not the brush, it's just this combo. But we're going to clean it up. I'm gonna have to play with this palette. This is a little more difficult to like blend, but it can still work. And I'm interested in this color here, but I'm not sure if I want to use it today. What do you guys think? We're gonna go in. Why not? And we're gonna pack it in here and see how it works. Whoa. Now my idea is we're not using any other shade, any other brushes or tools other than what came in the pack. It's a pretty color. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and pack that on. Ooh, that is a really pigmented color, I will tell you that. So we're gonna have to go back into my lid color. Uh-oh, I screwed up a little bit. It's way too intense. So I'm wiping it off. So we're going to go back into that lid color, which was this one right here. And all I did was wipe it off, wipe the blue shade off, because I keep a microfiber towel right here. So Just want to make sure. Now I'm going to blend. And what I'm doing is I'm actually blending on the side, because when I go like this, it doesn't work. So I do want to see how this works if I spray the brush. Spraying the brush, and I actually want to see how this shade works as well, or if it gets hard pan. Let's see. All right, it's complexion time. So I am going to prep my face, and then we're going to get into this foundation brush. And the foundation, I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation that got really messy. It's weird. Okay, I only used it once, but okay. Yes, 3 pumps, because I need coverage today. This is a synthetic brush. The T47 is a synthetic foundation brush, which we like because natural hair brushes soak up too much product. Oh my gosh, what is that? All right, so we're gonna go in and I'm just gonna go like this. Just in case, you know, you can't see it, right? That's in case you were wondering about the coverage of this foundation. Oh, this is a nice, simple swipe. And you know what I like? You see that? The other foundation brushes, you have to turn it on the side or something because this side of your face is so small, right? You need a smaller brush to get in there, and I'm feeling that. I'm feeling it. It's also a great way to get around your brows. Definitely feeling that. When you're ready to take foundation on the bridge of your nose, right? It's not a big, huge brush like some of my other brushes where it's a little more difficult. Like even when it splays out, it's still going in the middle of my eyebrows. Okay. This is such an even blend. Okay. Okay. I didn't use all of it. You can see I still have foundation left. I love this finish of this foundation, and I love this brush. You want to see how it didn't use a lot of the brush. A lot of times when I put my foundation on, the way the brush is, like for instance, this is my favorite foundation brush, but when you go like this and you look, it's so much bigger that when I get here, I have to turn it on the side. This, I don't have to do that. I do not. I can just, even when it splays out, it's just enough room, and I love it. This is, and it's soft, even though it's synthetic. Now, if you wanted to pat it in, you could, but I am really feeling that. Okay, all right, that's enough of that. So I am going to use my Dior concealer. Not too much, since this is so much lighter. I'm gonna go back in with my concealer brush, but I am gonna wait a little bit. I love this so much. The other day when I used it, the shade Illuminate, I am going to use it again. Get a little cream contour. But you know I don't like harsh contour. Just a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to actually use this for it. I'm going to use the other side. This side I use for foundation. This side I'm going to pick up. And I'm going to place it right in here. Oh, that's pretty. Most of my other foundation brushes, you know, they're too big to do all of this. And I can't use my natural hair brushes for this particular, well, you could, but I'm not, because I don't want to use a cream product with those brushes. Look at that. Okay. So now it's dried down a little bit. Let's blend this out. This is great. Okay. All right, so you've seen me use the foundation brush for foundation and my cream contour. Ooh, she bronzed. You see that? Okay. I've used the concealer brush to put concealer and contour or shape my eyebrow, as well as underneath my eyes. Now, it's time to powder. And I'm going to use the powder brush. Here is the powder brush. This is the X52 brush, which is a natural goat hair. It is soft, not the softest, but it is soft. It is smaller than many of my other powder brushes. I think when I go look, it's still even smaller than this brush by Sonia G. It's smaller than this brush. My reference actually shaped different too. So this will be interesting because I have to powder my whole face, my under eyes with it. We're gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in the shade medium for underneath my eyes. That picks up a lot of powder. And I'm gonna set. It's not prickly. It's goat hair. It's softer than a synthetic brush, but not the softest of goat hair. Of natural hair, I'm gonna say. Ooh. Just shed just one little strand came out. Just want to make sure I get under there. And the way it's shaped, because it's shaped like this on the sides, you can get underneath your eyes and get that section. If you want to do the press and roll, you can. If you want to swipe, you can swipe as well. Just want to make sure I okay. So now that is set, I want to set the whole rest of my face, especially since I have cream bronzer on. That's the wrong one. I'm gonna go into the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. Yes, I'm hitting pan on this particular one. I'm gonna go into 3 dark, and then I'm going to set the rest of my face. And because this is a little smaller, it just meant take me a little more time. Around my nose is important because I'm the queen of oily skin. Set that shade and Illuminate powder. Set my nose. This is a nice, you see, it's not prickly. This is a nice powder. Nice brush. Okay. It's blush time. Okay. I am going to use this same brush to put some color on these cheeks. The question is, do I like the color that I chose? Not really. All right, so let's go back in here. And I'm actually this is terrible. We have so many blushes that you don't know which one to choose. I promise you guys I won't take all day. Okay, we're gonna go in with this one. This is the Patch Tar Do We Know Her? And I'm only gonna go in with the powder. Because I don't want a lot of color. Oh, that's pretty. Can y'all see that? It's just a slight, because if I put the cream on, it's going to be a little too intense for what I want today. Because I'm about to go to the dentist in a little while, y'all. I say a little while. It's several hours, but still. Tonight, I mean this afternoon when I go to the dentist, I don't want, even though this is gonna be full glam, I don't want to look like I was trying to pick up my dentist. Anyway, okay. I like the way that came on. That was really easy, simple application. I have just a hint of color. We do need to put some type of highlight on because why not? Let's go in with Charlotte's highlight. Same brush. Even though this is a little big, I'm going to use this brush anyway. And what I'm going to do is I am going to just, it picked up a lot, but it's all good. We're going to put it right here. Okay. Just a tiny bit of it. Now here's the interesting thing. I want to contour my nose. The question is, we're going to try it and we're going to see. So we're going to see if this really works. And it worked. So there you have it. You can still contour your nose with the big brush. You have to be careful, but you can do it. All right. So now we need to complete the eye look, which I am going to do on camera because we have one more brush, the T09, this little tiny guy right here. Let's see if I can get it. Perfect for underneath on the lash line. And I'm thinking, no, I'm not, I'm going to stick with using I am actually going to go in first with this the dark brown, and then I'm going to cover it up. It's very comfortable for the under eye, just to let you guys know. Now I'm just gonna go in with the same shade, that blue shade underneath the eye as well. To eat breakfast, y'all. All right, really quick, let me do the mascara. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back, but I'm not finished. Inner corner time. I'm going to use the same, what is this again? The T09. I'm going to go in with this shade right here and just drop it in my inner corner. Okay, I thought I was picking it up. Oh, there you go. Okay. And now we just need a lip. No brush for a lip. I'm just gonna go in with Mona Lisa Cameo by Gucci. I'm gonna, I feel like I need something a little deeper. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna leave it like this. Nope, I need something deeper. I'm terrible, y'all, because you know I like to have slightly deeper lip. You know what? Yes, I'm shading in my lips above the lipstick. It's all good. Just wanted a slight bit deeper. And that's the final look. My final thoughts. What y'all think? I'm loving these brushes. I think that this concealer brush is better than many of my other concealer brushes, to the point where you don't even see me use concealer brushes like that. Normally you see me using my sponge, but this one blended my under eye very well, as you could tell. I also liked how soft it was underneath my eyebrows to sculpt my eyebrows. I will say this was actually better than using any of my flat definers. So definitely love this brush. The shader brush is gonna take you getting used to. If you're used to using a fluffier brush to apply your transition shades and things, you're gonna have to learn how to use just this one if you only wanted to use this one. But this was great at doing my entire eye, and it cleaned off very well on my microfiber, so I didn't have to worry about transferring one color to the other and making it a muddy look, because you can see it wasn't muddy at all. So love the W23 as well. This pencil brush was the perfect brush for underneath my lash line. It did not poke it. It didn't feel like it was ripping it apart like some of the other ones. I have very sensitive under eyes, especially because I'm a woman of a certain age. Down underneath the eyes is very sensitive, and definitely liked it, and it was perfect for inner corner. Love this one. This is the T09. Now, these two. Multifunctional. I already showed it to you. This, I really, really liked how it applied my foundation to the point where I might buy another set, or I might buy just a couple more of these foundation. But this foundation brush, I was shocked. When I opened it, I said, okay, Alicia, this is awfully small, but it did the job, it did it well. And honestly, it was right up there with my Sephora one that I always use, as well as my BK Beauty foundation brush. I actually like this better because the BK Beauty one is very thick, and when it comes to these sides, I have to like do some tricky stuff so that it doesn't get in my hairline. This was perfect. So definitely a winner. This powder brush was multifunctional. As I showed you, I was able to do my powder under the eye, switch the color to set my whole face, go in with my blush and my highlighter. I didn't like it too much for the highlighter because it is so thick. But any powder product, this is a winner, and you can use it for multiple things. So definitely, this is the X52. Loved it. Overall, this was a great pick, great set. Alicia did a phenomenal job picking something that, yes, if you only could get 5 brushes and you wanted something that would cover your entire face, this would definitely work. So yes, I recommend it. You should go get it. It is $112, and that is 30% off because the retail price is like $160 something if you were to buy the brushes individually, right? So $112, not a bad deal at all. So I do recommend the brushes. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. How do you think the look came out? I keep staring at my skin. It's not just the foundation, because it's also about the application, and I'm feeling it. Loving how it applied my cream bronzer, my cream contour bronzer. I like that I was able to even get it on my nose. So, you know, I might actually have to get me a second set. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you're thinking. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Head over to IG and follow me at Chris Loves Luxe. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.